Previously on Onboard Lifestyle. Lynn really pulls through to find us a welder to fab up our frame for the new solar array and gets a kick out of the custom tool needed for the install. The wind calms down just enough for a few layers of top coat on the new hardtop. Then Lynn goes aloft to rig up our new lazy jack system that will tie into the stack pack she's been working on. The big news was that we received our shipment from Battleborn Batteries. I still can't believe that we're making the jump from flooded lead acid to lithium, and I can't wait for this installation.
It's like Christmas here on SB Basic, guys, because our Battleborn batteries have finally arrived, and that just means that...
Well, you know what it means.
That means we're getting rid of our lead acid flooded batteries and replacing them with fabulous, beautiful lithium batteries. This is something that I have wanted for so long. It's been something that's been
6 years you've been asking. 6 whole years.
Yes.
And that's how long we've had our flooded batteries. We have the Trojan T105s, and it was, at the time, it was the most cost-effective way to put a battery bank in the boat. And they've done okay over the years, but over the last, 2 years or so, we've noticed that they're starting to lose their oomph. You know, they're starting to come down a little bit. Every month, it's a little bit less, and we're finding us watching our power usage, and, you know, we're to the point where it's time to upgrade these before, especially before we leave this area. And to upgrade to lithium, it was a dream of ours, and it's finally happening.
And it's just going to open up so much more for us, you know, being off-grid for longer periods of time, actually almost indefinitely if we have all the solar. And it just means that I can have my fridge on 24 hours.
During the course of this video, we'll go into those details. We'll talk about the advantages that these new lithiums will have over the old lead acid. And there's quite a few. It's going to definitely increase our quality of life here on SV Basic. So, I don't know. What do we say? Do we get into this?
Let's unbox. Who doesn't like an unboxing,
I know.
Right?
I'm excited to crack these open.
This is so fun. Okay, TL, let's break this down because I'm looking at a lot of stuff here and it's a little overwhelming to me.
I know, it does look overwhelming. I mean, there's a lot to do to make all of this work, but it's not so bad if you think about it. Here's the plan. You know, actually, I'm going to ask you what plan you want, because we can either just tear the old system out and be in disarray for a couple days, or I could break this into a couple of mini projects and it'll be a little more comfortable.
Well, obviously, plan B.
Obviously, so.
Because, I mean, it's not just for me. I mean, it wouldn't be comfortable for you or Emma, and, you know, it's more orderly if we break it down, I think.
Well, here's my pitch, okay? Here's how I'm going to do it. Number 1, we switch over everything we can to 110, refrigeration, a couple of lights, because we're going to disable the 12-volt system. I want to keep it as comfortable as I can, but we are going to lose a few things. We'll disable the 12-volt system and get the old batteries, inverter charger out of here. That's going to give me elbow room to install the new batteries. Get these strapped in place. We're putting on new heavier gauge cabling for this because these do handle quite a bit more load. That'll be step 2. Step 3, the monitor system. Step 4, we'll have to go to the engine and work with protection for the alternators and reprogramming our charging system to be compatible with the lithium batteries. See? Seems pretty easy so far, right?
Of course.
Step 5, we work with a new battery charger and inverter. We're going to put a smart dongle on there so it has Bluetooth capabilities. I want to be able to talk to everything on our smartphones. Last step will be working with the solar array and putting a new charging system on for that and integrating that into this system. We want to be able to charge our new batteries as fast as we can, and upgrading from our 500 watts to 1.1 kilowatts that's going to be the trick. So
everything looks good except for that monster right there. That inverter charger scares me because it's so big, and I don't know where we're going to find a home for that.
She's a beast, but you know what? I got a plan.
And it involves me, doesn't it? shoved into some dark corner of our vessel.
It always does. You know that. So listen, I'm going to clean up some of this mess right now. I'm going to read through my manuals and hit this thing first thing tomorrow and get this installed.
Madness, I tell you. This boat is being torn apart. I'm doing the best that I can to keep a little semblance of order, but Teal right now looks like he's a mad scientist. Look at all these wires. Teal, break it down. What are you doing?
Break it down? That's what I'm doing. I'm breaking it down. Pulling out the inverter, charger. Now I've disabled the 12-volt system. I'm pulling all of our flooded batteries out. It's going smooth so far, but got a ways to go.
I'm your assistant. I'm able and ready for you.
I know.
I know it seems hard, but I feel like the weight is lifting off your shoulders as we speak.
I think you have that backwards. The weight is on my shoulders as we speak. Oh my God.
But just know this is the last time, right?
You know what's nice? These weigh 62 pounds each. The new one's going in 30 pounds. 50% less weight.
And more power. So that's even better.
I know.
It's a twofer.
Ugh. With those 6-volt batteries removed, the footprint of those batteries were smaller than the new lithiums. So I'm going to have to remove the batteries tray and just cut a little bit longer insets on these and remount this. Want to make sure this is nice and snug.
Do you need help? Emma, come here. Help your dad. Okay.
Trays are done. Now I'll put the straps in, but I can only put the straps in as I set the batteries in. So first two go in, then the first two batteries.
Emma, I think your dad needs help again.
First two batteries slid right in. Straps are sitting here. Now I'll be able to put the next tie down strap on.
Out with the old and in with the new. These are officially out, and it's so funny. For every battery that Teal pulled out, I think he took an ibuprofen from each one of them. They were so heavy.
Not these, look at these.
Night and day, right?
Night and day. God. No ibuprofen today. And all of our lithium batteries are in. Straps are nice and tight and feel pretty good about all this. I've been spending some time up on the board here, starting to prep for the cabling. I've started the wires that are going to the Victron charger inverter. Here's our shunt coming off the negative bus bar that's going to handle the battery monitor system. I'm putting in a new switch, battery switch. And so it's just a matter of starting to make cables, lots and lots of cables. So we'll be doing that the rest of the day. We have about 30 some odd cables to make. Got an assembly line going. I'm cutting them to length, crimping on the lugs, and Lynn's using the heat shrink to finish them off.
The bendy ones are kind of hard.
The bendy ones.
They are.
Oh, can I say, last week was my birthday, and the girls got me an amazing gift.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tim. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, nice! What's this one?
I did good, right? I mean, we did good.
Oh,
We buy things that are useful on board, not just fun stuff. But this is fun.
It is fun. Oh, don't start that yet. Hang on.
See, he has to watch me every single time.
No, I don't.
Line up.
I'm demonstrating how nice these cutters look. Look at like butter. Like nothing. Love it. And my new hydraulic crimpers. I'm a happy man. Okay, go ahead. Let's get going.
Deal. You gotta clear a spot.
Oh. Right here.
Okay. I'll give you some utensils.
Now this looks good.
Well, I gotta keep you well fed so you can continue doing the install.
Thank you.
How are you doing down there?
I'm somewhat uncomfortable. Can you hand me one of those long bolts, 2 washers, and a nut?
Long bolts,
Yep.
2 washers, and a nut.
Thank you.
So what are you doing the connections for?
I'm doing all the grounding first. And trying to do this without dropping anything in between the batteries. So I don't want to have to take these out.
You know, I could do this because I'm smaller. I can
You may
fit
have to.
inside. You want me to do the positive connections?
The positive is the easy one. The grounding's the hard because it's the furthest out here.
Okay, well, you can pull out and I can go in.
That sounded bad.
It did sound kind of bad. Let's try this one more time. Well, you can crawl back out of there.
Okay.
And then I will crawl back in.
Okay, take these wrenches in. Okay, I gotta unfold here.
It looks so painful. You're like folded up like a pretzel in there.
Oh my goodness. It's looking
Little
good
hot?
though. Yeah. Okay, you're in. I told you it's tight.
There is so much room in here, Teal.
Well-
I don't know what you were complaining about. I'm almost done.
Okay, well, I'll tell you where to tighten them and where to put them. You can take it over from here because that was too tight for me.
You just tell me where to make the connections.
Well, let's take a look at where we stand. Well, first of all, let's get rid of the battery-powered light because Lynn came up with a great idea. That's right, we put LED lighting in the battery compartment. We really want to show off our new install. Okay, let's take a look at this. All the cabling is in. The load is coming off of battery 1. Everything is linked in parallel. These are 12-volt batteries, so it creates a 12-volt circuit. Our last set of batteries were 6 volt. So I had 3 separate series of batteries linked together in parallel to create a 12 volt system. I spent last night putting in the battery monitor into the nav station. And all the cables are all ran back to the Multiplus. That's the next step, so we'll get on that.
Today, Emma and I are going to expose one of Teal's little secrets. You know how Teal is super organized and he's slightly OCD and he just likes everything very nice, clean, and clear? Well, he is 90% of the time. There is one little flaw in his character, I guess you could say.
There's one room, kind of like Monica's room in Friends, her secret closet.
Teal has something like that. You know that pink door that you see sometimes when we pass it? We're gonna expose Teal's little dirty secret. So your job is to get him to open that door.
Okay. I'll try and coax him out of there. Hello? Knock, knock. Can I come in?
Come in.
Okay.
Hey, no cameras in here! Get this.
No! We're exposing your little dirty secret.
You're messy.
Okay, out of my room. Out of my room!
Oh, come on, Teal. Don't be ashamed.
Well, the secret's out. Here's my room. It's got all my stuff in it. And believe it or not, it looks terrible, but it's quite organized. It's unfinished in here, and that's coming up. I'll be doing that here somewhere down the road. But I chose this room to mount the inverter. I have a nice vertical wall. The battery compartment is right through here. It's only 3 feet away. So this was the shortest run. Nice dry location. And looks like I have everything in. Last thing to do is put the cover on and test fire this system. But this video is getting a bit long. I'll save that for next week.
Thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. This changeover to lithium power is so amazing. I can't believe it's finally happening. We are so excited to let you know that we are brand partners with Battleborn Batteries. They have been so great, their products are awesome, and we are proud to be a part of their team. If you liked our video, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel. As always, thank you to our Patreon family who make these videos possible. Join the crew if you can. Come back next week as we put our Battleborns to the test. See you then!